I'm happy to announce we have a guest here today. We got Miss Nikki, the stand-up comedian, and welcome. How you doing, Miss Nikki?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. Doing
Yeah,
great.
we were talking about your journey. You've had a remarkable trip so far. If you could
So
tell us a little
far.
bit about it.
Yes, 2010, May of 2010, I found a lump in my breast, and it turned out to be stage 3 breast cancer. I acted on it very quickly because it was an aggressive tumor. Tried to save my breast. I ended up having a mastectomy. I went through 16 rounds of chemo, 33 of radiation, and I did 12 of a study drug. And during that time, I decided that I wanted to share my story and save another life, so I decided to do comedy.
Yes, you use that as your guiding light to just to help other people out and to spread your message, right?
That and it's my therapy.
Yeah.
Because absolutely, laughter truly is the best medicine. It cures everything.
Yeah, you definitely feel better when you're laughing. I guess that's a good way of looking at it. So, what went through your head when you're diagnosed?
Well, I worked in healthcare 20 years, so it was crazy to be on the other side. I've held many a hand and talked to many a patient. So when it happened to me, the first thing I had to do was make a decision to remain as calm as I could until we crossed the bridge and got the actual diagnosis that it was cancer. I'm the first in my family to have breast cancer, so I really tried to educate myself in a short period of time of my type of cancer and what I could do because I have a daughter and I'm trying to make it a point that she is active in her health and her checkups and knows what the signs are to look for.
Now, it went quickly to stage 3, or is there a stage 1?
Well, there is a stage that starts at stage 1 and it goes to stage 4. Stage 1, you have a great, chance of it never coming back, of full recovery, depending on the type of cell. In my case, I was already stage 3 when they sent my tumor to pathology. And I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, you had like a 5-year span before it would come. There was a possibility of it coming back, and it did for me a year after I beat it. I beat it in 2011. It came
Okay.
back in 2012.
And it had spread.
Yes. That same cell is now in my spine and my hips. I have 10 tumors. And then I just found out a couple months ago that I have it in my skull as well. But I don't have it in any of my organs. It's solely in my bones.
Okay. Does that make it a different type of cancer?
It's still listed as breast cancer, just now it's metastatic, meaning that it's traveled.
Okay.
But now I'm a stage 4. Once it's in your bone, you're considered a terminal patient. But I don't consider myself a terminal patient by any means.
No, you can't. You can't think of it that way. It's
No,
all
absolutely
the person
not.
that you're. Basically, you're how you feel.
Yeah.
And if you feel fine, that's where you go with it.
Absolutely.
Now you're a spokesperson for Bra for Hope.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Bras for Hope actually found me on Facebook. I had friended them years before I got sick. And JJ LaCourte, the owner and founder, she had a relative, if I'm not mistaken, her sister, who unfortunately lost her battle with breast cancer. And she had a lingerie company at the time, and she wanted to do something to help patients who had mastectomies. So she created a bra that is just like French lingerie. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And actually, you kind of forget you're missing one. They're so nice. You're dressed just like you normally would. Makes you just feel like a woman. And she fitted me for one of her bras, and I've gone to with her to fit other patients, and
That's great.
give support. So, and she gives them away for free, absolutely
Oh,
no
wonderful.
cost to the patient.
Wonderful.
So check out Bras for Hope on Facebook if you know anybody who's going through that, and she will do a fitting.
Right. And then hospitals, they send patients to you to help them out, huh?
They do. My hospital has been absolutely fantastic. I have a great support team there. They support all my comedy. And at the time I was diagnosed in 2010, I was like the baby of the cancer center. So now whenever they have a new patient that's recently diagnosed and they feel that I am a good match for that patient, they give them my number. I am more than willing to meet with them and talk to them and tell them what I've been through and what they can possibly experience.
That's wonderful. Now you started doing comedy at 10/10/2010.
Yeah.
Any particular reason that date?
That date, Mikey O had a show called The Perfect 10.
Okay.
And it was an all-women show. Down to the DJ they were women. And it was for raising money for the Silver Lining Foundation. If I'm not mistaken, we raised enough money for 17 women to get free mammograms. And I had wanted to tell my story, and before I knew it, he was putting me on stage.
Okay.
was awesome.
Great. Now you share. You got a couple of Facebook pages
Yes, I
to
do.
share your story with breast cancer. It's Miss Nikki.
One is Breast Cancer Awareness Fund, the Miss Nikki,
Okay.
the Miss Nikki page, and then I do have a fan page, but that's really more comedy. And then I
Okay.
have a new page, which is my LOL radio show.
Okay. That Miss Nikki.
Yes.
And those are on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. And you also have a YouTube channel.
Yes, I do.
And, go on.
I created a breast cancer awareness campaign video that you can actually only view on computer because of the music, but it's on youtube.com/Baticua, BATICUA. That's the channel to find the videos on.
And it just helps people deal with tragedy, right? Or
Well,
things
I
that-
created the page for patients. I found out that a lot of people don't like to talk directly to a patient
Okay.
when they're going through it. They kind of want to observe and see what the person went through and read up on, different blogs and whatnot. And that's why I created the page. So people don't necessarily have to feel like they have to contact me, but they know that I'm there. If they want to, I will respond. I'll take phone calls, emails. But I talk about whatever difficulties I've hit along the way so that people can see it.
Yeah, so your story is just a wonderful story, and you keep fighting. That's great, and you're able to help other people out with it, and that's it's all that's what it's all about, just helping other
Absolutely.
people out, and it's all about a community, the life, and everyone just kind of sticking together and helping each other out.
And that's part of the problem, I think, with everybody beating cancer, period, not just breast cancer, but all types, because people become ashamed, and it's a stigma, and they don't want to talk about it, and they feel that you hear the word cancer as a death sentence. No, it's just something that I know that I have and that I live with it. I don't allow it to control
Right.
me.
Right, understandable. So great. Well, thanks for stopping by the show, and again,
Thanks for having me.
and then if they wanted to check out LOL Miss Nikki, that's more for your comedy, but for your breast cancer awareness.
It's the Breast Cancer Awareness Fund, the Miss Nikki page. It's
Okay.
on Facebook.
All right, thank you for stopping by
Thank
the
you.
broadcast today.